Welcome everybody to my MoviePass Adventures number 9. And these are the movies that I don't get the chance to see with the other guys, but because they're in theaters, I figure why not? And with just myself and my trusty MoviePass...
Excuse me? Who did you want? Can you come to the movie with me?
Oh! Hi! I didn't see you there, Bob.
You literally begged me and got on your knees all week. Can you come to the movie with me?
Yes, guys, so this MoviePass Adventures is going to be me and Bob. We're actually here with our trusty MoviePass cards and
Saving some dough.
and we watch the movie and then report back to you guys. And so normally, we go to a Regal Cinemas to see these showings, but crazy enough, it wasn't playing Tag on Thursday evening here.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me too, because usually all those movies usually come out there.
That shocked me too. So I thought to myself, I said, well, okay. So we're back here at the movie tavern. I kind of told you guys last MoviePass Adventures that I wasn't going to be here for a while, but they had the later enough showing. You just got out of work, so we were like, okay, let's just go to this place. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing the movie Tag. I love the trailers. I thought the trailers look good. And you know what? Comedy is really sort of coming back in style, I think, in a big bad way. And I'm hoping Tag is going to be good.
I mean, look at the cast listing you got in this alone.
Oh man, Jeremy Renner,
John Hamm,
Leslie Bibb,
yep.
Isla Fisher, oh God, Ed Helms. Ed Helms.
And that one guy from
Who?
New Girl, I think, or whatever.
Oh, well, I don't fucking watch New Girl. I don't give a shit about New Girl. I'm sorry, guys.
One other actor, I'm just trying to remember. Oh, you got Rashida Jones from The Office. So she was in the trailer, remember?
Oh, yeah, Rashida Jones is too. Yeah, so there's actually a lot of people here. So we're actually really excited to see the movie. So, let's head inside and get the tickets and get into that MoviePass experience.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Tag, you're it.
You're a softie.
I could bitch slap you.
Let's get inside, guys. Yes, miss. 1 for Tag at 10:45.
And then where did you want to sit? Sam? Do you want D3 or D5?
D3.
It'll be $13. You're all checked in, right?
Yes, I am, miss.
And there's that for you.
Thank you.
Enjoy your movie.
Hi there, welcome to Movie Tavern. We got one for Tag, it's going to be in theater 4, last theater to your right.
Hi, miss.
Hello, welcome to Movie Tavern.
Thank you.
Tag is going to be in theater 4, last theater to your right. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. All right, guys, so we got our menus there. I don't know if I'm going to get anything, but you're definitely going to look, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Just a little cash,
Maybe a beer?
maybe. Yeah, I've had definitely.
Definitely. And Tag is at 10:45. We're going to go in and check it out, maybe get some food. You're at the movie tavern, kind of got to get food, guys. So let's go in, get a seat, and look at the food.
Fresh cold pressed watermelon with cream. Get it spiked with thin vodka. That sounds like a treat.
So, Bob, what are you thinking of getting, sir?
I decided not to get an alcoholic drink because I do have to drive in the morning.
What? You're not getting an alcoholic drink? I don't know.
Doing traces you do have to before the
I'm kind of thinking about a salad, but then again, I
That's your universal thing. I'm just thinking about a salad.
I get salad all the time. What can I tell you
might
guys?
just get something.
I don't know. I will see. We're still looking at the menu, so we're gonna see here. So, but we'll let you guys know because I kind of gotta let you guys know. All right. So, what was your choice, sir?
Caesar salad, but I'm upgrading it
Caesar
Some
salad.
chicken in it too.
I'm getting the harvest salad. Very healthy, just like my girlfriend wants.
He's kissing ass already on video.
Oh, I love you.
She
So
knows she's got you trained.
pretty much. But yeah, so we're gonna just press the button here,
See how she's gonna respond to it.
and we're gonna put our order in. So, all right, let's get the food in and sit back and relax. All right, so we got our food in, and I had one question for you before we started this, and I had never got your actual opinion about it, which is, what do you think about the whole ticket verification thing for MoviePass?
I don't mind it. I understand why they have to do it, so nobody like misuses the app itself.
Okay.
For personal gain.
Yeah.
Like, there are just days like today when we were trying to get to this movie, it was just such a pain just to get the check-in.
It was really bad. The app wasn't really working that well, man.
I don't know if it was being this close to this place or what. Or
I don't know.
there.
It was just really sort of weird. I don't know. It's just kind of odd, I think. But, you know, do you guys ever experience the app being bad? Like really, like, glitchy? Because I know we did, but other
I
than
haven't
that...
really had that many updates on that. I mean, maybe one or two since I got it.
No, but otherwise, I do like it. MoviePass is great. Otherwise, I mean...
Saves you a lot of this.
A lot of dough, guys. A lot of dough. But, we'll wait for our food, sit back and relax, and get ready to watch Tag. Alright, guys. As usual, me and the big man, we're gonna watch the movie and then report back to you guys. Alright. Let's get ready to watch this movie. Alright. Oh, we just got out of seeing Tag. Wow. What a great, interesting movie. But we will unpack our thoughts more when we get out. So we'll head to the car and start to tell you what our thoughts are. Alright, get to the car. Get going. Alright, we just got back from seeing Tag. And before we had to do the review, I did want to ask you one thing, because you're kind of the first one outside of me doing the MoviePass Adventures. What are your thoughts on the movie tavern? The movie tavern experience, I guess.
I mean, it's a nice building. It's got a nice view.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the whole being able to eat in the theater, you know, with a regular, not just popcorn and candy, but an actual menu.
Okay.
I mean, the only things I think are kind of a downer is the seat. How do you do the seating where you have to pre-arrange it as soon as you get there?
Yeah, the seating I still don't like. I'm still a little iffy on seating.
But I can understand why they want to do it that way.
Yeah.
But I do like how all the seats are, you know, recliners. You got the little board there for your food and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, you get constant waiter things if you push the button. You know,
Yeah, you
that's
get
a
that
good thing.
too. That's good too.
I don't think what else I don't care for. I mean, other than that, other than the some of the food's a little bit pricey for my taste, but
Yeah.
you know, if you're saving money on the movie pass, you know, you could splurge a little bit.
You can splurge a little bit with the movie passing. Overall, my experience has been sort of mostly positive, but a little bit of negative at times. You know, look, I mean, the food is pricey, and I'm not gonna lie, but the food is good and it's worth it. The overall experience is decent overall. Like I said, I like the traditional stuff, the popcorn, the soda. So for me, you know, regular theaters are still, you know, this is a new experience versus
I mean, there was
old.
only one thing I thought was like severely overpriced.
What?
That I showed you was the how much they wanted for like 2 pounds of wings. They wanted almost $30. I'm like,
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
it's like I'm pulling hundreds out of my wallet or something. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so I mean, again,
Other than that, most of the menu's pretty decent.
All the menu's pretty decent. Again, the theater experience, it's good, but again, I'm a traditionalist, so for me, I like sticking with the basics, but I understand that people don't, and it's fair enough.
It's not like back in our day when the concession prices were decently fair. I mean, right now they're just gotten to the point where it's like
Oh
you're almost
man.
literally paying for almost 2 tickets worth of food.
Yeah, now the experience has changed, and that's why I think MoviePass works in that way of helping you maybe
Compensate.
and cutting the cost down to a certain bit. But again, places like this want to give you the overall experience with the food and everything. But again, how many times can you really go until it gets overly expensive? It happens though, but whatever.
Just like I said, I like the screening. I like the fit of the room and all that. You know, they make it more comfortable for the viewer goers, and
Yeah.
you know, you got good sound and all that stuff. I mean, there was not a part of the movie I was like, oh, what'd they say? What'd they say? You know, I wish they had turned it up louder. It was like you can hear everything.
You can hear everything, which is good. So, I mean, that's a plus too. But, yeah, so overall the experience isn't bad at all. But we are heading back to my place for us to do the review. So, let's get going, guys. Alright, everybody, we are back home now talking about Tag. And, I mean, we listed off all the people that were in the movie at the beginning of the video, so we don't really need to go there exactly. But, I mean, where do you want to kind of go with this movie?
I don't even know where to begin. This movie is just much more complicated than I thought it was going to be.
You know, when we saw the trailers, I said to myself, okay, what this is basically friends getting together for a month out of the entire year, just having fun tagging each other. But it's a little bit more than that.
I mean, I didn't expect it was going to be that violent of a game. I mean,
Holy shit.
they're like literally getting the crap beat out of them playing this game.
Guys, there is moments here where there is serious, like, physical harm that could happen to these people.
Mean, just for example, is the one point where you see the guy jumping off the building, landing on top of was it air conditioner?
Air conditioner, and then goes into a car.
Yeah, he falls onto the car. Then I think, does the air conditioner hit him at all? I forget.
Well, he hits the air conditioner, and then he goes down for
yeah, I'm
car.
like, he should have had at least some bruises, some cuts, but he walks away with it. I'm like, holy shit.
It's that, or it's
As far as the cops haven't been called, just considering how violent this has been getting.
people going through windows and stuff like that.
I mean, literally getting the shit beat out of them.
I mean, this has been going on for 30 years. They've been doing this game for 30 years.
I mean, their main objective is to get their buddy Jerry, and Jerry's a fucking ninja. It's true. I mean, just like before every part where they're about to like start to take him down, he's like, "Oh, he predicted that moment. He thought it out more efficiently and effectively."
He literally is like, they think, okay, we've got all the exits covered, we've got all this stuff figured out.
This guy thinks like 30 moves ahead compared to these guys.
There is you think that they have him, but that is not true, guys. No way in hell.
And even when they go to his house to look down, he's got plans among plans among plans. I'm like, oh, if they do this, I can counter with this and this and this and this and this.
I was shocked. Dude, I was shocked. I mean, the cleverness of them playing tag.
I mean, this guy's going like CIA level compared to these guys.
He's got like, he's got chloroform. He's got
rope.
Like,
he's got
maps. Of the whole entire town.
He's got distractions. He plans this shit out. I mean, he brings out a character that had affection for two characters in this movie just to mess with their mind.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn,
He
the
does
mental,
psychological warfare.
yeah, psychological warfare was like off the charts with this guy.
Holy shit. He takes it very, very seriously.
And
In
he's
fact,
very paranoid too. He's like, "You trying to trick me?" He's like, "How can I know I can trust you?" You
Yeah.
know, like, I'm like, "Good lord."
I mean, he just goes crazy. In fact, they all do. I mean, there's that one character who, like, even when they're at a doctor's, like, office, like, hospital, he's like, this is fake, right?
Yeah.
It's not real.
And you want to talk
Not
about
real.
other
No.
than Jerry taken seriously? Isla Fish's character who plays Ed Helms' wife. Holy shit, she is violent as shit. For a short, hot redhead, she's crazy.
She is crazy. She is more intense than Ed Helms is. And Ed Helms is pretty intense.
She kind of reminds me of her character from Wedding Crashers, except she's not sexually promiscuous, and this one is much, compared to that one.
She's just, like, violent. Like, really violent.
She's tackling people like crazy, hitting them. It's like start swearing at people. I'm like, holy hell.
And you know what? I think the comedy is good here. I don't know what you really think about the comedy aspect of the movie. I thought the comedy was good here.
Yeah.
I thought, see, for me, I think comedies this year are kind of making a comeback. I liked Game Night. I thought Super Troopers was really good. Of course, I thought that Blockers was awesome. I think comedies are sort of making a comeback, and I think Tag is a part of that. I like the camaraderie with the characters. I think the comedy works. I just wonder to myself, like, when I'm watching this game of Tag, I think to myself, I'm thinking, my God, man, the cops are not involved in this shit. Like,
I mean, they're like destroying private property, you name it. I mean, they're trespassing. You can, in a lot of ways, consider half of the stuff they're doing is assault.
Assault. I mean, there's even a moment where one of the characters says to another one, they're like, well, I can call the cops for, so he's like, okay, do it, and then
He's got like 3-stage plan right there.
I'll be in jail, and then I'll make a shiv, and I'll should the guy. I'm like,
Holy
really?
hell! There's
Holy
even a
shit.
part where one character, she fakes to help out her future spouse she fakes a fucking miscarriage.
Yes.
Just to go, that's the level these guys are playing at. It's like, oh, we're gonna fake a miscarriage just to continue on getting to the wedding. I'm like, holy shit, they're going to that level.
They're really going to places where, be honest with you, like,
I think all of them got a little bit of a screw loose.
Again, it started out as something
fun,
and
something to keep them connected.
And I guess for me, it still keeps them connected.
They get kind of violent and kind of crazy with it.
I mean, I will say this much: for me, I appreciate the idea of keeping your friends together, because sometimes
they even mentioned in the movie, it's like, oh, I felt like we've drifted over the years. The only thing that's really kept us connected is the game.
Yeah, and well, the thing about it for me, at least as far as I'm concerned, is like, you have this game, you have these people involved in this game, and when you're a kid, and they even say it in the movie, you think that you're going to be friends forever.
Yeah.
And then life happens, people get married, have kids, move away, and you suddenly realize that those friends that you thought were lifelong friends for a long time are not lifelong friends anymore. And I appreciate something like this, where, yes, it does get a little bit over the top at times, but they're able to still stay friends and still stay in each other's lives.
I mean, you can name a bunch of ways. I just said one way that went way too far.
Sure.
There's another part where they're in a they're on a golf course. They're like getting crazy chasing each other. And there's a part where they crash and they wake up and he's like, oh, he's planned this all out. He's got, he's basically, like you said, chloroforming him, tying him up, doing snare traps. I'm like, good lord, this is just a game. You don't have to go that overboard.
But he's having fun, though, and I think he's...
Yeah, but there's fun and there's crazy, and they're really dipping into the crazy.
They're dipping into the crazy. But, I mean, do you appreciate the aspect of keeping your friends together with this game?
Yeah, but I don't see like putting my friends to a hospital. You don't see me tagging you and then throwing you off a freaking porch.
Well, that's true, but I mean, for me, somebody even like myself who does the movie reviews with you guys and still keeps you guys around because it keeps us together even when we have crazy busy lives and things are going on. It still keeps us, as friends and as a unit and together. Okay, yeah, we're not doing crazy fucking shit like Jeremy Renner and all them do, but I appreciate the message, and
Yeah.
that's the one thing I do like about it. I will say this much though, also, is that um, a lot of people, because Jeremy Renner wasn't in Avengers Infinity War, and everybody complained, everybody said, well, why isn't Hawkeye there? There's a reason for that, because everybody thought he got injured on the set of Avengers Infinity War. He actually did not. He got injured on the set of Tag.
I wouldn't be surprised. Some of the shit he was doing in this movie, I was like, if I had done like a quarter of it, if I was in his shape,
Yeah.
I probably would have injured myself eventually.
In fact, true story, because this movie, it got filmed, I think, before Infinity War or around the same time. And Jeremy Renner broke both of his arms doing a stunt.
Jesus.
He broke both of his arms, so they had to reduce his role in Avengers.
I
thing,
mean,
and
he's like in
all
this movie,
stuff.
he's like flying around like he's freaking Spider-Man. I'm like, doing backflips and you name it.
Overall, I do think the movie is actually really good, and it's a fun time in the theater. We were laughing, we're having a good time. To me, I think this is a movie that people should see. People should check out. There's, like I said, there's a lot of great comedies out there as of late. Like I said, I talked about Game Night and Blockers. I think Super Troopers is there too. But I think, I think that you get a really great message out of this, of friendship, of people coming together, and also of the idea that eventually you have to let things go.
Yeah.
But you don't want to, because you want to still keep people together, but you want that camaraderie still. It's staying.
It's all about connection.
All about connection. It's all about staying there, and that's what I really enjoyed. That's what I really appreciated about the film, for me at least. And again, like I said, the performances are really great in here. Jeremy Renner is really awesome in the movie.
He's the Hawkeye of this movie.
He's the Hawkeye of Tag. Let's be honest with you. He is the Hawkeye of Tag here. Ed Helms, I think, is. I think
He got really intense in this movie in terms of trying to just. It's like, make sure we gotta get Jerry no matter what.
this is the year we get Jerry. Okay,
I mean, everybody else has got somewhat of intensity, but after that, they're just like, at a point, it's like, it can't be done. It's like Ed Helms is, until he gives up, that's when he gets the fire renewed in him.
But I will say this much though: I think Ed Helms is definitely the heart of the movie.
Yeah.
He's really great in it. I think people like John Hamm are really great. Hannibal Buress. I think all these people are great, and this is based on a true story. We actually, at the end of the film, we actually get to see the people
And there was quite a few more than in the movie. There was like, what, at least 8 or 10 of them?
I think, I don't know, I was gonna say like 10 or 12, but like they would, in fact, they all shot video
Yeah, at the end.
of tagging each other. So this is a true story. People, I don't know if they went as crazy as
No,
these
I
people did.
think they intensified it for the movie.
Again, when you're doing a movie, you hear about this story. Okay, we got to intensify. We got to do some crazy stuff. But
If they did anything close to half the stuff they did in this movie, holy shit.
it is craziness. But I will say this much though. Like I said, this is just a great story about friendship and about coming together and about really, really caring for one another. Whether they're doing crazy stunts or whether they're doing stuff, they're doing it out of the love of their friendship.
Yeah.
And that's something I really appreciate. Any other final thoughts, or before we do our great rating?
There is, I mean, when they're talking about the game in general, they show, they're talking about some of the stuff they did for tag. I mean, the part where you see in the trailer, you actually see in the trailer, so it's not really a big spoiler or
No.
anything. Is the part where he's like, "Oh, good luck, Anna." She's giving birth. She got her legs spread open. I'm like, you're really gonna tag a guy there while his wife's giving birth?
But again, what I go back to is that basically Ed Helms even says in it. He says, "Look, they were there for me through this stuff. Whether it's my parents' funeral or
Yeah.
whether it's the birth of my child or something, like they were there. Even though it sounds really awkward that they're just gonna come up and just tag you like this, it's still." It still means a lot that
Yeah.
they were there for each other. I appreciated that message a lot, especially nowadays when you really do want to stay in contact with people instead of like just giving somebody a quick text, to actually be very interactive in somebody's life. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, I can't really get rid of this guy. I've already known him half my life. Probably know him till the day I die.
That's true. So what's your grade rating on Tag, sir?
It was a pretty good movie. I mean, considering how much stuff they did to each other and crap, I'm surprised they're not all in jail by now.
Yeah, I know. Holy shit.
I'd have to give this movie, just for the intensity alone, I'd probably have to give this movie just probably very low, borderline A minus.
Borderline A minus. For me, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do think comedies are making a comeback big time. I definitely think they are. I think that these movies are really great lessons on friendship, even though they go crazy out there and the stunts are ridiculous. And I would never do Tag in my life if it had to deal with this. I just frankly fucking give up.
I'd say go to hell. I'm not playing this game. I'm not chasing after nobody.
I can't even see you. I don't know.
You know how I play tag? Stay where you are. You're it.
Yeah, look, it's definitely a recommendation. I would easily probably give it a B plus. I think
not too far off.
we're not too far off. I actually think it's definitely worth it. And it's all about friendship and tagging, sir. Tagging.
Yeah. Can't wait for you to be it.
At least you're gentle with me.
I really like in the movie.
Oh my god.
Be like you're not married to Isla Fisher in that movie. Jesus Christ.
She's fucking intense. But she's a woman. I might get intense.
Well,
with.
don't forget, she is a redhead. You know how they are. They're wild as shit.
This is true. And Isla Fisher practically proves it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed the MoviePass Adventures. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And check out the other MoviePass Adventures. Check out the theatrical movie reviews that we do every single week. Check out the out and about videos, plus much more movie-related content on the channel. If you like what you see and are a lover of movies and physical media, then subscribe and become part of the Film Fan Nation. I have myself and my friends with me who have a passion talking about movies. We love it. It is something that has kept us together in our lives. Movies are fantastic.
If we could have done this as kids, we probably would have like 3 times as many viewers by now.
Absolutely. We love it so much. We're huge fans of movies, and it's kept us together, and we love talking about it to you guys. If you love it, definitely subscribe if you love what you see. And, well, we will be back next time for another movie review / my MoviePass Adventures. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, guys.
Don't forget you're it.
Take care, guys.